Day 258. Maybe for real this time. Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Blueprints, where my goal today is to win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. So, I have the Emerald Bracelet. I have lots of steps. I don't have a key card. That's one of my main liabilities. I have done a lot of good curation with the conservatory. The strategy I have is basically to have 3-door and 4-door rooms going up columns 2 and column 4 and dropping dead ends on both wings as well as in the middle. If we can get the study early, I think it should be relatively easy to do. Like just in the first 6 ranks, we can easily like knock out like 18 just about dead ends in the ideal, so we could afford 1 or 2 elbows or something like that, and then hopefully finish things up top. And so I think I will go ahead and try to draft up here. Planetarium's great, that's a dead end, we can just go ahead and drop off. And remind me, it's been a while in my planetarium. I get a reroll, I get an apple that I'll just go ahead and eat, and I get a prism key, and some assets I might be able to come back for later. Very nice, very nice. Okay, the observatory could help, but the study is the thing I'd really like to get, and it's mostly a symmetric house that I'm going for. Well, the observatory is here. Should I just go ahead and take it, and then I would have infinite rerolls for sure? I think I should. It's an elbow, and so I will be wasting 1 spot, but it's just kind of insurance for the rest. And I'm at 168 whatchadoodles. So we're taking the inkwell for the rerolls. The sail is nice because I'll probably end up buying some gems. And the slice, sure, why not? Okay, so from here, honestly, a right elbow, I could get one of the elbows out of the pool. They're mostly uncommon at this point, so I think I'll come back. I'm not worried about steps. Yeah, I think I'll come back after I've gotten a few teas out of the room, out of the pool. There's my study. Okay, good. So it'll be coming soon. And the conference room kind of doesn't matter. The pool, let's see, locker room, sauna, and pump room. Locker room's a straightaway, sauna is a dead end, pump room is an elbow. I don't really want those yet, so let's take the conference room for now. And then the study is unlikely to come back immediately, I feel like, and so I'm going to try to grab another tea up here. I don't have Dovecoat always coming up, and I don't have Blessing of the Dancer, but we got a good shaped tea. Okay, great. So den is what I want. So we'll do the den, and then let's try to drop off a dead end here. Attic, fantastic. Utility closet would also be good, because I could pair it with security and then not have to worry about the key cards screwing me over. And honestly, like, what do I need out of the attic? I mean, it's nice to have. It would help me get keys. But in the first few ranks, I'm not worried, and it's going to come back. I think I'm going to take the breaker box just to ensure that this is donezo. Completely done. So we're not going to turn... Or should I turn this off already? Yeah, I can always walk back if I need to. We'll turn that off, we'll turn that off, we'll turn that on. I don't think that that's going to matter. I just kind of drew a sketch on paper of what I wanted to do or whatever, and just based on how the previous run went, I'm not thinking too hard about it. Like, if we have to restart a couple of times to get it to work, that's fine. But I feel like this is going to be easy. Okay. We need to redraw, because I want dead ends. Happy to see the Dovecoat already popping up, though. Wine cellars, a dead end. Perfect. And it gives me gems. And I'll take the gems, because eventually we'll get the study and we'll want them. And also, I don't need them for drafting, because we have the Emerald Bracelet. And the prism key ensures that I have at least one type of key already ready to go. I'm gonna need some four-way doors at some point. And these are not pointed in the correct directions. So, this is gonna be a redraw. Also not pointed in the right direction, so we're gonna redraw. Passageway is good. I'm gonna need the passageway in order to get the room above the planetarium dead ending for me. So let's go ahead and take that. And then just trying to think. I've seen a lot of T's still, and I've already gotten 3 dead ends out of the pool. So I think I'm gonna try to grab one more T up here. Archives is a nice room, but I don't have anything to shelter myself from it. Trophy room is nice if I need more gems, but I don't really need them right now. Yeah, so we'll just redraw. Dark room, I can go ahead and fix. So that's a great room to put right here. So, I've already turned it off. And so if I turn it back, like, do I have to step in it and go? I have plenty of steps. I'm not sure if I have to, like, cause it to flicker and then go back to the utility closet. I don't remember exactly how it works. Looking for a dead end. Furnace, you're a little too early to show up. I don't think you heard me, Furnace. Attic, great. We're not next to a bedroom, so yeah, let's take the attic. Grab some items. 1. Okay, I can go back to the planetarium and break that thing open. 2, 3, 4, I don't think this will help me. 5, 6, I don't think this will help me. 7, and I think the compass might actually work against me, so I'm not going to take the compass. So we're going to go back. We're going to hit the utility closet. And at this point, I do have elbows in the pool. And so now is not a bad time. I think I got a shovel already too. Yeah. Here's another key. Great. Bunch of gems. But I might be able to get my elbow in front of the observatory going back to the right. I did not. Do I want to waste a chapel or a hallway just to get where I'm going? I mean, that's fine, right? I prefer to take an elbow out of the pool, but I don't want to take Dovecook, and that's probably the most likely one. Let's assume it's not going to matter. And let's take the hallway. Alright, so I wasted a door. Then I need a T over here, so we'll redraw. Drawing room is fantastic. Dining room I'd prefer to save for a little bit later. The boudoir would have been nice for this hallway, but oh well. And do I want to re-roll for the study now so I don't have to spend all my observatory stars? That's a possibility. Oh, I'm drawing up the side now. I didn't think about this. I did not do this exactly the way I wanted it to. How am I going to rectify this now? Actually, I could just draw up the side with a bunch of T's and put my dead ends all below the foundation. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Have a plan. Security. Then I solved the keycard problem. Yes. Great. I don't need to spend a step to go in there right now, because first I want to dump this dead end. Where's my study? Coat check is a dead end. And the telescope, like, I don't really need. Indoor nursery is a dead end. Whenever you draft another green room. Let's go ahead and spend the redraws and see if we can get the study. There we go. Okay. So, now all is great with the world. Because now I can spend gems to reroll. Okay, so I think we're in excellent shape. So let's disable the keycard system. Keycard system. Security level should now be high because we've already done that. An offline mode should be unlocked. Okay, and now security doors are my friend. Great. Then over here, we just want to dump a dead end. I think I still have more keys in the pool, so I'm going to draft one of these first. Boiler room, fantastic. And then let's dump somebody other than a furnace as a dead end. Trophy room is not a dead end. None of those are dead ends. Coat check is a dead end. Boom. Coat check, you've been dumped. And then, yeah, the dead ends still seem a little few and far between, so let's continue going the spine up the side of the house. I've got 4 keys. What special key do I have? I have the prism key, right. I'm willing to use a key. Aquarium, great. Storeroom, nice to see you. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. And then while I'm here, not waste the steps, let's see if we can get something storeroom adjacent. And none of those guys help me. I'm looking for a dead end, please. Locksmith, you're a dead end. Boom. And now if I need keys, I have 3 keys. Should I just step in here and buy some keys? Just as an insurance policy? Sure, why not? Everything's on sale. Great. 3 keys. Let's buy 3 more. Okay, 9 keys. I feel like I'm in good shape. Okay, and it still seems like our dead ends are pretty rare, so let's continue drafting more of the spine. The chapel is fantastic. And while we're here, I might as well dig. An old shoe. Oh boy. Oh, and a key. Almost didn't see it. Let's try the lockpick. Can't do it. Alright, none of you guys are dead ends. Where's my storeroom at? Bedroom closet. And we're adjacent to a bedroom. How perfect is that? And running shoes, sure. A little lucky rabbit's foot, fantastic. Key, gem, all good. Okay. Couldn't have asked for that to go better. I mean, I could have, but it went pretty great. Once again, it still seems like we're okay. Now I'm coming up on the foundation, and I'm not sure what to draft up here yet. I mean, I guess I still want another tea, and like the dining room actually at this point would be great. So yeah, let's go for another tea up here. And, okay, dormitory, it's good to see more dead ends starting to pop up in the pool. I could just get an elbow out of the pool here. That's actually fine. And then I could draft dead ends coming out of the foundation. So yeah, let's actually throw down the booty. And I just heard a security door open in the foundation. That's great. And then let's dump a dead end over here. Assuming we can find some. A Geist bedroom, perfect. And I get some redraws. I still have plenty of steps, and I'm going to get the dining room eventually, so let's go ahead and spend the steps to walk in here. Also, no, there's no also. Hey Draxus, how you doing? Let's see. Should I go ahead and finish this out? Let's see. Let's count how many dead ends I have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've already got 9. The goal is 20. Oh, I've made it hard to get at these dead ends. That's the reason I don't want to draw. go up here. So in that case, I want a four-way here. The archives is going to want to try to pop up, and I don't really want that. The knight is not in the pool for the armory. I haven't drafted an outer room yet. I could go try to get the shelter in order to not have to worry about the archives, because I'm going to need it very soon. So maybe I'll do that while I'm up here at the Foundation. I think I should do that. I can draft the secret passage outside the house. I'm not sure if that actually counts. Because I have Blessing of the Monk it out there. Yes, it's not going as well as I hoped. And to get out of the house, the Foundation is probably quicker, so yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to just go ahead and eat my apples because I'm not really worried about steps. I will grab the gem. And I'm going to go downstairs through the Foundation to get to the outer room and see if I can grab the shelter, because I think it will actually help me, because I'm going to need the archives for its four-way door very soon. So out here, no shelter right there, so let's redraw. No shelter here, let's redraw. There's my shelter. Okay, thanks for that. Then we'll head back into the house and start going up the other side and use the four-way rooms like the archives and the weight room sheltered in order to get some dead ends in the middle of the house. So I'm going this way, and we'll see if the dark room stays on at this point. It does. Okay, great. Steps are still doing fine. I do need to dump a dead end, but I feel like we have more things, more non-dead ends in the pool, so I'm going to draft this first. Gymnasium is not quite good enough. There's the dorm again, so those are around, and I still have gems to spend. So let's find a four-way red room. Great Hall is also a four-way room. So Great Hall will work just fine. I don't have a foyer, but I do have lots of keys and lockpicks and good lockpicking skills. While I'm here, do I think I'll be able to dump the dorm? I think probably. Garage. Garage is a dead-end room, I'm fairly certain. And it gives me keys, which is exactly what I need right now. So it's like doubly good. So there's my keys. And just to double check, if I look at the garage, it describes it as dead end in air quotes, but I think that counts for the drafting sweepstakes. Okay, so I've got 13 keys. And I guess, actually, let me just try to lockpick them all, just in case the key count is going to matter. And then we'll come back if we actually... Oh, hello, money. Do I need... there's a tiny chance that I'm going to need levers for some reason that I can't imagine, but just in case I do need them, be nice to have them. Okay, this was not the correct thing over here, so let's spend a key to find the door over here. There it is. And this one we already have as well. Great. So I want to dump... Oh, I forgot to dump a dead end off the passageway. Oops. So... Okay, I definitely want to dump a dead end over here. And there are a number of dead ends I could go ahead and get. I still think that the archives and the weight room are very popular in the pool right now, probably. This door gives me the most flexibility because a right elbow downwards will also help get something I need, so let's do this one first. because we could actually take advantage of right elbows if we had to. So this classroom, for example, I could just get it out of the pool and then draft a dead end off of it, and it gives me an extra redraw to do so. Yeah, the classroom's actually pretty perfect. So let's take the classroom. Let's eat the not as delicious apple as it could be. No other items on the desks. And then use the classroom redraws. Solarium. I think it's fine to go ahead and get that. I haven't seen many of my dead ends, and so some of them are probably unusual and rare, and so I probably do want to go ahead and have those starting to pop up. So we'll do that. That's great. While we're here, let's just go back and draft that one dead end off the passageway. What do I have here? A gem. Nice, that's a reroll. So I forgot to draft this room, so let's dump another dead end over here. There's my archives that I've been looking for before. Redraw. There's the archives in the weight room. Yeah, they've gotten popular now. Great. Good for them. Indoor nursery. Great. You are a dead end. Boom. Roasted. You're sitting over there. There's nothing in there that I need. Steps are still fine. Dining room's going to come eventually. From here, now that archives and weight room have decided that they want to join the party, let's... hold on. There aren't any more orange hallways that have four-way doors, so I definitely don't want that. I'll use the prism key to go from red to red between archives and weight room, I think. So of course they don't show up now. And I do need that dining room, but I'd really like to get the archives to the weight room. And I don't think my gem count is ever going to matter for anything else. Come on, archives and weight room, where'd you go? I know you're in here. I'm going to spend a star for variety, just in case I'm not thinking about something that I... the gem icon went away there for a second. Yeah, I'm not sure why it goes away there. That's weird. Also, archives and weight room, where did you go? You were just here being nice to me. And now you've completely disappeared, and it's very rude. Vestibule is a four-way room. Okay, there was a four-way room that I could have used the prism key in order to get this easier, and I didn't think of it. So I feel a little foolish, but that's fine. We wasted a few stars, it's no big deal. Over here, the freezer... There's a chance I need my money. Yeah, let's not blow it because I didn't think of something. I'm going to hold on to some gems too, just in case there's something I'm not thinking of. The laundry room is a dead end, so boom. We've done it. Okay, dead end dumped. I don't think I need to do anything in there. And so we got a bunch of dead ends. Great. Off the vestibule, I'd like to get 2 more dead ends, but let's go after our darn four-way doors again, please. Which just don't want to appear. It's thunderstorming out. I don't know if that just got picked up. It's mostly far away from me at this point. Okay, here's my archives. And I have the shelter. So I will be sheltered from the archives. And then I can use the prism key to the north to also get the weight room, assuming that this door is locked. It was not locked, which is unfortunate, and so I will need to spend some more gems. Is there anything else I need gems for? I can't think of anything. Weight room, there we go. I will be sheltered from that as well. Okay, now I can start dumping dead ends with wild abandon. So, show me a dead end. You guys aren't dead ends, silly gooses. I should just use this last thing. Furnace, at this point, are there any other red rooms that are dead ends? I don't believe there are. I know there's still some bedrooms and things, so I don't want the furnace now. I really don't. So I'm going to do this. Walk-in closet, there we go. That's a lovely dead end. And you probably have some gems for me, which I can use for more rerolls, car keys, Could find something in the garage car. Over here, this is another place to dump a dead end, so while I'm standing here, let's try to do it. The bunk room. I do have no, I've got more than 2 green rooms because I got the aquarium. And the servants' quarters. Bunk room would be better before servants' quarters, just in case keys matter, so we'll dump the bunk room for now. And I don't think there's any reason for me to step into it. And then while I'm standing here, I should back up and try to dump a few more dead ends. Storeroom's a dead end. Where have you been all my life? And I'm willing to spend the step to get in here and get these possessions. Great. And then over here, dormitory is a dead end. Perfect. And each time you enter dormitory, okay, gain some steps entering it, which I will do so. I also get some more rerolls. Let's count how many dead ends we have at this point. Like, we might have already won. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I only have 17. The goal is to get 20. So 3 more off the weight room would do it, and then I still have space off the foundation as well. So if I'm trying to get there, I will need to make a right turn. And I have to use a key, but I have 13 keys, so we're fine. And if I drafted an elbow in one of these 2 spots, it would not be the end of the world. And if I drafted a tea room, like, I could throw the dining room up here, and it would definitely be actually kind of good. Kitchen's an elbow, that's also kind of just fine if I want to get it out of the pool. Yeah, I've got plenty of money. I can buy my steps, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, because I might have to walk to the foundation. Sure. So, let's buy ourselves. Morning room is not good, it's an elbow, so let's just buy ourselves this. And I doubt I'm going to need it, but we'll buy these as well. We'll be able to use the power of the rook to re-roll the corner up here a number of times. And now that I have so many steps, I'd actually prefer to save the re-roll there until I've taken another dead end out of the pool already over here. I got some gems somewhere, and I have dice. Let's just use the dice to start. Furnace. Can I afford to draw the furnace at this point? I still think that's the last dead end I want to draw, so I'm going to choose not to take the furnace right now. Clock tower, there we go. There's a dead end. Great. Tomorrow room, I don't need to go upstairs to get its thingy-do. Then we'll go over here and use a key. Servants' quarters is a dead end. I don't even need to re-roll. Great. It's out of the pool. I don't need the keys, so I don't think I even bother stepping in there at this point. So then off the weight room, secret passage I think is outside, and so I don't think I can draw it in the house today. So I do just want to set down a dead end right here. And at this point, I think I'm willing to take the furnace. Sure. So we'll throw down the furnace. And then I don't think I need to go in there to dig. And so now I just have to get back around to the foundation, which is just going to take a lot of walking. That's fine. And so I walked around to the foundation. And so now from here, if I can just draft something that gives me 2 more chances to draw some dead ends, I'll be very happy. So I know the dining room is still in the pool. So the gym is facing the wrong way, otherwise it would be good. Courtyard's still in the pool apparently as well. I don't have any gems to do that. Cloister of Draxus will draw dead end rooms. That's pretty great. Right, the freezer's still in the pool. And I don't think any of this matters at this point. So over here, vault in the mailroom. Mailroom would set me up for tomorrow, so that sounds pretty great. It didn't occur to me that Cloister of Draxus was like one of the best things that I could be going for, and getting it earlier would have saved me some rerolls. But that's fine. And these are not dead ends. And I just saw another dead end, so I know they're there in the pool. So let's redraw. Speaking of the pool, ha ha ha. How am I not getting dead ends? Cloister of Draxus, you're broken. I know the freezer exists. I just saw it. There it is. Boom. We froze our money. Okay, I think I ended up with 21 dead ends there. Let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think I got 22 dead ends, and I think you only need 20 to win the drafting sweepstakes. I believe the description of it says that you'll get a prize in the mail some future day, and so I'll probably have to like come into the mailroom and find a trophy in here. But I think I did it. And there's nothing else that I need to do now, so I should call it a day in the break room, except for I don't have a break room. And I don't have a master bedroom. So does it matter where I call it a day today? Don't think it does. I could call it a day in the servants' quarters. I'd have fewer steps, but a dice tomorrow. That's not all that important to me. So yeah, let's just call it a day. And yeah, I spent like maybe 20 stars. I don't even think I spent that many. Earlier Cloister of Draxus would have been good. And I did screw up my strategy a little bit by going up the right edge of the house rather than the spine, but it worked out fine. Temporal Shopping Center of the Dead. 24 dead end rooms. Explain yourself, video game. Okay, shelter might count. So that would be 23. Where's 24? Maybe I miscounted? In any case, I'm pretty sure that is confirmation that we have done what I wanted to do. So that's great. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. That's been looming over my head for a long time. And I think it was really good that I waited to do this after Curse Mode and Dare Mode, because those were so difficult. And then I came back to the main game and it seemed so easy that gave me the confidence to just go and do this. And it was easy, as long as you're willing to spend rerolls. Okay, that'll be another trophy out of the way. And next time, I still have a long list of things in terms of like Easter eggy kind of things to go and find, as well as some puzzly kind of things that I'm thinking about. So look forward to that. I'm going to say, I hope as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more blueprints. For now, bye-bye.